I could be a florist round the corner from Riley. I'll be giving daisies to crazies, but baby, I'll wrap you up real safe. Oh, I can give you flowers at the end of every day. For the center of your table, a rainbow in case you'll have people around to stay.
Okay, today is an exciting home day. This looks so dismal right now, I feel like. We've mentioned on previous vlogs, this is something that we're so excited for. We are getting our stair runner. So like a carpet on the stairs basically installed today, and Dream House Interiors is doing it, which is who also made all of our custom window treatments. Like all of these beauties that you see everywhere. So yeah, we are so excited about the stair runner though. This is what it looks like before. These stairs actually aren't like terribly steep. They're maybe like a little bit thin, I guess, or narrow, but I feel like it will just make it cozier. It will look more decorated. I definitely lean more towards like maximalism, so I want like something on everything. So excited to have more going on here. I think it's like safer and comfier, especially with baby on the way. These stairs will also be getting it. So yeah, this is just kind of like what it looks like before, and we're so excited.
Major upgrade.
I know. I'm really excited. Also, babe, those books like have to leave from there. They're not.
You know what? I noticed since you haven't like really said much.
Yeah.
Like you kind of like it.
Baby, I look at it every day and I'm like, I love you so much for like trying. Because I mentioned in a previous vlog and I said like, oh, it will be so cute to like style under this book. Under this chair, we can put like books or magazines or whatever. And then Clayton just like did it one day, which is super cute and sweet. I do love that.
Picked out some cool looking books too.
But,
yeah.
Babe, it drives
Shaman's Path.
Yeah, like these are
Don Juan.
Cool books.
The Way of the Wild Goose.
But
Fire.
I fear the vision was like coffee table books or vintage magazines, and also I think like different sizes of books.
Yeah.
Like the fact that they're all just like reading books that are all the same size. Every time I look at it, I'm like, I don't know, I feel like that's my backpack in high school or
like
something.
I accidentally got dumped out right there.
Yeah, and like I just made like a random little stack.
I'm just gonna leave these here.
Like I'm like, the way that they're all the same size and just reading books is so like funny to me.
Yeah, that's funny.
But I love you. It was so sweet. But like we have to fix that.
Okay.
I should do it myself, but I'm like 30 months pregnant, so.
Can I get a visual?
Yeah.
Can I get a visual here?
I should do it myself, you know, but like getting down there,
getting down and around,
more books and everything. Like when you look like when you feel like there's a sofa attached to your stomach.
You got an ottoman on your stomach.
No, whenever I wear this robe, I feel like I'm a couch.
You are.
Like,
can I sit on you?
This is me, and I'm the
couch mama.
I also have a call in like 5 minutes.
The couch has to go. Whoa, dude.
So don't interrupt the couch.
Couch needs to go take a call.
No, just I was gonna tell you so you don't play music.
Okay.
Because I just turned it off, and then I was like, Alexa, worried that you would.
I got you.
And then I'd be like on my call. Imagine, I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, Alexa, stop playing, and then she doesn't really listen to me.
She doesn't listen well here.
So then I'd be like, Alexa, stop playing. It was like an intrusive thought I had. So
I won't play music. All right, let's get this runner in.
It's a good day. Exciting
Where are
day.
you, runner?
I am getting ready. Let's see if this will balance here. I'm getting ready to go get my hair done. And this is gonna be the last hair appointment before baby gets here. So exciting. I also always feel like kind of silly doing my makeup before I get my hair done. Oh god. The throat lava is insane. But you know, like your makeup always gets messed up when you go to the hairdresser because they have to like wash your hair and like this whole area, you know. it gets like a little bit ruined by nature. So I'm always like, oh, why am I doing my makeup? But I also always feel like cuter when my hair is done. If my makeup is done, I'm like, oh, I get the whole picture kind of, you know? Even if it's kind of messed up, the makeup. I'm gonna try to use my like really intense setting sprays to see if that works. I'm also having a date shake because I'm at that point in pregnancy where, wives' tale or not, it's time to eat my dates. Obviously you don't have to do that, but if you're pregnant or you've been pregnant, I'm sure you've heard about the dates. To each their own. I'm like, you know what, why not? I'm gonna try the dates. I'm totally down. So I'm trying to choke down 6 dates a day, and I do like dates. Like, I think they're good, but the texture is like a little bit much for me, and straight up like eating 6 dates is nuts for me. I'm like, this is, I could do like 1 date a day. 2 is kind of like 2 is already a lot to me. So I've been trying to do that, and my friend Caitlin is so sweet. She like made me these dates that were actually really good. She made me like s'mores ones and then like peanut butter whatever, and they were so good. And when they're frozen they are way better. But I just think that like the texture, and they're super sweet and they're just kind of intense, you know? Like 6 of those a day is a lot. So having them in shake form has been the best in my opinion. Today I made the shake with ice, banana, dates, almond milk, and vanilla protein. So very simple, honestly, and it tastes so good. And I'm like, there's 6 dates in here, which is impressive to me. Is that in my yard? I don't think so. I feel like, of course, whenever I would whip out the camera to do a little talking segment, there would be a weed whacker outside. Not sure if you guys can hear that or not, but what are the odds? But anyways, I am going to see my girl Aubrey today, which I have talked about this like 5 million times. I feel like every hair vlog I do, I've spoke about this, but in case this is your first hair vlog that you've watched or whatever it may be, I'm just gonna throw it out there again. I am a self-proclaimed hairdresser hoe. I always have kind of thought that it was, I don't know what the word I want to use is, but I don't love the idea that you like have to only go to one hairdresser, and if you like change hairdressers or go to a different hairdresser, it's like drama or beef or something. I love every hairdresser that I've literally ever been to. I've never had like a bad experience with any hairdresser. I mean, of course things happen where you're like, oh, I don't really like my hair color, I don't like my haircut or whatever. I don't know. Actually, I'm like very easygoing about my hair kind of in that way. I've never like regretted any decisions that I've done to my hair, like really not liked my hair, because I'm like very open-minded to my hair also. But I just love going to, I've loved every hairdresser I've ever gone to because I feel like they're all talented in their own unique ways. Like they literally all do hair differently, and I love to experience like the different techniques and interpretations and everything that like each hairdresser has to offer. So I have just like always loved bopping around from hairdresser to hairdresser with like no backstory to it. No like, it's because of this or it's because of that. Like I'm just kind of down for whatever, wherever. And also like convenience obviously plays a role, and Aubrey's really close to me, so that is always so nice. And Aubrey's like the longest standing hairdresser that I've ever gone to, but I've always, like I said, just like bopped around and been like, I'm gonna go get my hair done like here this time, and like I'm gonna try this and whatever. So it's literally just like not for any other reason than that I enjoy like everyone's work and being a little hairdresser host. So just in case anyone is like, thinks there's drama or whatever, like before this I went to Eric a few times. I love him, he's amazing, he's so talented. His salon is quite far from me, and especially being like so close to the end of my pregnancy, I'm like, I'm just keeping my circle small, my radius for my appointments, whatever. And like I said, I love Aubrey too, so it's just like just going where I'm going. I'm just throwing it out there, that just the reminder that I love every single hairdresser I've ever gone to. I love all of their work. I don't know, I'm just saying it because I feel like there is like some weird stigma and like thing that people are like, sometimes people are like, what happened to like so-and-so, or you know, blah blah blah, whatever. And it's like, nothing, like it's not that big of a deal. And it's not that deep, guys. So just in case anyone felt that way, which maybe nobody even would, and I'm overthinking it, but sometimes I'm like that. I am also self-proclaimed disclaimer queen, so here I am making a disclaimer before anyone's panties may get in a bunch, just so that nobody is worried. There's no beef, there's no drama, there's no tea. I'm just who I am, which is a hairdresser. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna finish getting ready. But the plan today, also for my hair, I just want to do like a refresh. Probably, I'm thinking low lights and highlights. I'm gonna talk to her about whatever. I'm gonna talk to her about whatever she thinks would like grow out well, because the other thing is, I don't know when I'm gonna want to go back to the hairdresser after having a baby. I feel like I'm gonna want to not go for as long as possible probably. So I do want some like nice bright blonde pieces, I feel like, because I just always love that, and I think that I feel most myself with some like good blonde in there, which I want for birth, but also blonde is obviously high maintenance, and I don't think that I'll be wanting to go in like 8 weeks or something. So we're gonna have to figure out a game plan, but Aubrey always slays, so I'm not worried at all. I don't know if I'll do a cut or not, maybe just a trim or something. And that's the plan. I'm excited. I'm trying to like plan out all my last little baby, pre-baby beauty appointments. It's so funny because you don't know when you're gonna have a baby. It's like, it could be 3 days, it could be 3 weeks, it could be 3 hours. So no, I don't think I could have a baby in 3 hours. I mean, maybe, but yeah, you just obviously don't like really know. You can't plan. So things like hair is the easiest one. I would love to get my nails done as close as possible to birth so I don't have to go for a while. And then I really want to get my brows done too, but I want them to be like fresh-ish. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, just use my intuition, I guess, to sense when the best time to do that would be. A little glow, I just decided. But yeah, so I'm trying to figure all that out. Hair is the easiest, so we're starting there. Everything else we will see what we can come up with. I'm done. The sun is like kind of setting, so it's not the best lighting, but oh, it looks so good. Refreshed. So we just did like a full head of highlights so that I could feel, stay nice. Sorry, this is like giving all steering wheel. Okay. Like that. Okay, we're crooked, but we did a full head of highlights so I could just feel blonde and like refreshed for, sorry, I'm gonna get this, you know, this whole area. I told you guys we try, but it's just the nature of the appointment. But yeah, just like nice and bright, and then did like a warm toner. I don't know why it's pitch black right now. Just trimmed up the ends and, you know, just kind of like kept it, it's nothing drastic, kind of just like kept it how it was, but just a little refresh going in to have baby, and it'll just be good for a while. So yay. And now I'm gonna drive home. Okay, I am going to make dinner now, and we're gonna have one of our favorite classic dinners that we've had for years. Okay, so this is a vegan spaghetti, or a plant-based spaghetti, potato that we have loved. I've talked about this so much that we're not plant-based anymore, but we still like a lot of plant-based meals. Okay, so yeah, we still love a lot of plant-based meals. So this is one that we definitely still have all the time, and it's so good. I usually use like a brown lentil or a green lentil, but last time I made it with these like red lentils, and it was so good. These are like a softer texture, I would say.
How many years have we been having this?
Like 50.
50, you think, you know?
I think
Already
so.
50 years?
I think so. So I just cooked the lentils in some water. I'm gonna put a little broth in there too.
Honestly, this might be my favorite home spaghetti.
I know.
We made like a bolognese recently.
Just do like a little bouillon in there to give it some. Is it bouillon? Bouillon.
Bouillon.
Bouillon? I don't know.
Bouillon? Bouillon.
I don't know. Bouillon. Put a little of that in there to give it some flavor. Yeah, I agree, babe. I think it's my favorite spaghetti. For pasta, for this spaghetti, we always use the whole grain spaghetti. We think it like fits it really well.
Complements it. It's actually good pasta too. But we don't use that for any other pasta.
No, we don't. And then we'll add in this marinara later. This is Mazzetta's. Clayton's mom put me onto this 50 years ago.
Another, yeah, 50 years probably.
Another 50 year.
Yeah.
We love it. I'll mix that in with the lentils after they're done cooking. I'll add a little butter to that. We actually have vegan butter, so I'm gonna use that. You can just use regular or whatever you like. And then we also always do kale with this meal. We'll show you guys how we do that in a second, because it's pretty fast in the oven. We'll just let this other stuff go for a little while, but it's super easy. Like, I don't even measure the lentils. I just do so that they're all like covered with water, and then bring that to a boil, and then I just let that simmer for until they're soft, which is honestly like these red ones that are softer. It's probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I feel like the harder, thicker ones is probably like 20 minutes, but you can just taste as you go. I feel like they're a really hard thing to mess up, and lentils are so nutritious and yummy. Protein, fiber, we love them. So yeah, really easy, simple weeknight dinner that we swear by. So I've probably shown this on a vlog before, but it's probably been a while, so I figured we're having it tonight, and I will show y'all.
Okay, we've also been cooking our kale the same way for 50 years now. Tear apart the kale, put it in this is like a cake dish. Use cookie sheets, something where it can get nice and crispy. Anyways, tear the kale, little olive oil, salt and pepper. In the oven at what we're doing tonight. About 400. 400 in the oven, 10-12 minutes. Gets a little crispy, gets nice and cooked. Really good, and it's nice on top of the spaghetti. Okay, lentils are cooked. Gonna add the Mazzetta's marinara and a little vegan butter. Yep. Here's our sauce. Perfecto. There's a kale. A little crispy. You hear it? You hear that? It was almost vegan. Boom. I'm telling you, this kale on top is actually the game changer. It's the game changer of this dish, for sure.
Guys, the couch just ate me.
Delaney got eaten by the couch. We do have a bit of a dilemma here. So growing up, my mom, you know, we were always a sauce on top of the pasta household. You know, you come make your plate, you put the pasta in there, put your sauce on top. Not how I've always done it. I've continued to do it throughout adulthood.
And I always think that the sauce incorporated
Delaney's always been a mixer.
Is better, but yeah, I've always taken
pre-mix in the pan, that is, you know.
Like just mix it all together, you know, not pasta in the bowl plain and then sauce on top. But I've always taken the back seat here because I'm just like, okay, whatever. Clayton's like, no, it's better.
With this dish, we always done it this way.
I'm like, okay, whatever. So then last time we had this, we had a lot of leftovers, so we put it in the fridge and then we had it for lunch the next day. And we incorporated them in the leftovers. And then he acknowledged
I was like, damn
that I was right.
I was like, damn, that changes everything. He
was like, that is better.
So
he forgot to do it this time.
Forgot to do it tonight.
But I still feel victorious that we've overcome that.
So if you're making this, mix it in the bowl.
Also, let us know what you guys think. Do you guys have strong feelings about this?
I'm sure most people are mixers, yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure there's people in your previous camp. But you've grown.
I left that camp. I just autopiloted tonight.
Whose is whose? Doesn't matter?
No matter.
Okay. Yeah!
Alright, we're gonna go enjoy this.
I'm so excited. This ensures that when you mix it too, I feel like it ensures
proper coverage.
The consistency that you want.
Good coverage.
And on man, you know, no zone.
No zone defense. It's just man.
If we ever did a proper update for you guys on the Stair runner after it got installed, but this is what it looks like on this like smaller set of stairs that we have here. We are obsessed. This is so gorgeous. It's also great for functionality. It definitely makes them feel just like safer and cozier, better with a baby, better for adults too. Clayton fell down the stairs. Like a small set of stairs, not the really big one over there, but like a 2 set of stairs in our house the other day, and it scared me so bad. So, you know, anywhere that we can have this to make it a little softer landing, a little more traction, we're gonna take. So these were done by Dreamhouse Interiors, who did all of our window treatments custom as well. And I just love them. Like any idea I have, I feel like they're down to make it happen. So love the choice of runner and rod that we went with. We did like a brass rod and then a striped runner. I just think stripes in fashion and interiors is always like such a good material. I would have stripes and animal print literally everywhere in my house, but here's how it looks on the big stairs. Just turned out so beautiful. So we love them. Our lip gloss be popping.
these are the oddest straws. I don't know why they have to be so flimsy.
We ordered silicone straws because we have glass straws, and then we heard horror stories about glass straws.
So we heard that glass straws can break and you drink.
Like a little shard.
I thought glass was like the best thing for you, but.
Every kind of straw has like a controversy.
True.
Even like straw
I mean,
itself.
silicone plastic.
Do you think I can get up here?
Let's try. Good flexibility.
Okay. Oof, that was weird. It's weird doing things with this watermelon.
Delaney's been drinking all of her drinks. Today she's having the parallel one, which has collagen and hyaluronic acid.
This drink tastes like, it's like mango lemonade, right? Or something.
Yeah.
But it doesn't taste like
You
that
like
to
it?
me. I know. It tastes like pineapple jello.
Mm-hmm.
It like
Pretty
tastes
good.
like jello to me.
Yeah.
In a good way. And like pineapple.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like lemon at all.
Taste like mango or lemon. What else? You've been doing the raspberry leaf tea.
I've been doing raspberry leaf tea. I'm doing dates as well. And eating 6 dates is actually insane to me. Like, eating one date is like a big experience to me. Like, I like dates and they taste good, but they're like pretty big and like intense. And eating 6 of them a day is just insane. So I've been making a shake with my dates instead, and it's so
Actually really good.
good. Like,
Imagine
I
if
will
you
have
had
that
to
after
eat 6
pregnancy.
dates.
Yeah, which like the
That'd
ones
be
in
so
the
hard.
fridge, I mean the freezer are not bad, but like 6 is a lot. So yeah, I've been putting 6 in with like almond milk or whole milk, and then chocolate chips sometimes, these like vegan chocolate chips we have, a banana sometimes not, vanilla sometimes not, sometimes I put protein powder in there, sometimes I don't. You can just like switch it up, but it's like, it basically just tastes like a milkshake every time.
Yeah.
It's so good. And it's the easiest way to get 6 dates, I feel like.
It's hard to believe that there's 6 in there sometimes.
Yeah.
They've done up really well.
I'll be like making that forever.
But you don't need to eat 6 dates forever.
No, but dates are good for you.
Yeah.
They do have a lot of sugar, but
6 is a lot.
6.
6 is a lot. 6. We have some little exciting house update news for you guys.
Yes. Basically, like what kind of started this, I don't know if we've talked about this on the blog or not yet. I don't think we have. But we have been kind of like overwhelmed with, there's like some empty rooms in our house still that we haven't decorated since we finished the remodel. And like you guys know, if you watch our channel, that we love decorating.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a huge part of our lives. It's a huge hobby, whatever. But we've been feeling really overwhelmed because we're also trying to prepare for the biggest change of our lives.
Yeah, we're getting ready for this baby every day.
Yeah, and we've been doing a lot of birth prep, like taking classes together, reading books together, doing like practicing things like breath work or visualizations or whatever it is. And that is just like obviously our main priority. So then, and still trying to do work as well.
Right. So the decorating has fallen behind a bit.
Yes.
And it's like we have a couple rooms that are empty, and then we just have like our living room, which still has pieces in it that
don't really work in
they're
it.
from the old house and yeah, don't really work.
Like the coffee
our
table.
bedroom still
you guys
needs
know.
a rug. We tried out that rug the other night, that didn't work.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the past week we've actually been having meetings with a designer to help us wrap this up. We were like, hey, we want to get this done as soon as possible. Like, we think we need a little bit of help. We have a vision, but we want you to help us execute it and for you to bring in your own taste and style.
Yeah. We just want like more support in doing it, like, because it does take a lot of effort and a lot of time to like intentionally decorate a space, which like we're saying we normally love doing.
Yeah, we love it.
But prepping to have a baby has kind of like overridden that, obviously.
Right. And with the baby coming, we wanted to get this done. Like if the baby wasn't coming, we would probably be
if
like,
we had more time.
If we had more time, the baby wasn't coming, we'd be like, oh, let's just keep doing what we normally do, which is slowly decorate a home.
Right.
But we were just starting to feel like, let's get this house sorted.
Which is like, I think the nesting vibe is we are under the impression that we are going to be at home for a not very long, but our impression is that like we are going to be spending so much time at home for the next few months, and like we really just want to be in like a peaceful home bubble, and having our house more like decorated and functional and everything feels really cozy to us and is important to us. So it's like, I think it's part of the nesting that we like want these things to be done.
For sure.
And a lot of them are like more fun, like decorating is obviously just fun, but some of them are really functional. Like I mentioned the coffee table in a previous vlog, and if you guys know, we have this like, it would be so diabolical for a baby. Obviously she's not going to be like moving for a while, but still it's like kind of diabolical.
It's time to get that thing out of there. Yeah, I'd hit my knee on it every freaking day.
It's like dangerous for us, and yeah, we just want it to feel more complete and kind of have that like checked off of our list. So we are thinking of this like working with a designer as like a push present kind of, because it's like, you know, it's something that it's like a gift to ourselves for this era in life, and it's like helping us and whatever. So
we've had some really exciting meetings going over options and furniture and a lot of prints and stuff. So a lot of prints.
Right.
It's been a lot of fun. But
I'm gonna do like a rant / disclaimer kind of about this, because we have been having these meetings with the designer. We've loved working with her. Her style is so cool, and when we like saw her stuff, we were like, oh, this definitely feels like it resonates with our style, and like we just identified with it. So we've been having these meetings, and she has like such cool ideas. She can source really cool, unique things that like I don't think we would ever be able to
even custom make a lot of stuff too.
Yeah, make like dreams come true, and just really fun. But like when we went into the meetings and we're like picking out all the fabrics and everything, which was so cool, I could literally do that all day. I was obsessed. It is just like a little bit like we're kind of just like going out there and really gonna take some like risks and do more fun things in this house, which is actually something that I don't know if you guys can tell yet because we aren't fully decorated, but that has been a goal for this project ever since we started. Like this house is very unique. This house is very unique. It's very quirky. So we have been wanting to lean into that the whole time and just have it be more like fun and funky and artsy and like super eclectic, which I would say the word eclectic like always kind of describes how I want my interiors to feel, but especially with this house, I feel like we just leaned more into piecing together like all kinds of different influences. You know, we have like Spanish elements in our house that were original to the house that we wanted to keep. It's also very cottagey, so we wanted to keep some of that. Because of that, I feel like there's some like English elements. We added more of that with like the checkered floors. I feel like in the green cabinets is kind of like English. Our fireplace is very like Parisian to me. So there's like all these different influences, and it's just very funky and fun, and we want to lean into that even more. So going into these meetings and picking out our fabrics and everything, that is something that we've had in mind and that we are going with. And I just want to like go on a rant about it because it did feel scary. It does feel scary always to like take risks, and especially with home things. Especially with home things, because they're like really big decisions. But at the end of the day, it makes it more like interesting and scary sometimes, I think, because we post a lot of our home stuff on the internet to like an audience of people, and obviously people on the internet are very opinionated. And what? You got me root beer?
Yeah.
Is this a surprise?
Yeah.
Okay, I love this.
Super Bowl, guys.
It's Super Bowl Sunday. I do love the root beer. We're gonna get pizza too. I think root beer and pizza is like the best thing ever. Well, let's keep it.
2 liter.
That's a good
2 liter
brand too.
I know, mug.
It's really good. And that doesn't have caffeine, right? Root beer doesn't?
Caffeine free, yeah.
Love that. But yeah, but obviously like posting our house and our lives on the internet is opening up a conversation, of course, and people love to share their opinions. And I just know with like some of the risks that we are going to be taking, or some of the choices that we've made for how we want to decorate in this space, is absolutely not going to be everyone's cup of tea. And that's okay, because your home is your space. Like, there is not a more personal place, I don't think, like physically in our lives than our home. So obviously it's going to be a reflection of you. It's going to be things that you like. It's going to be what's speaking to you, what's cozy to you, you know, whatever that is. So just putting it out there as a disclaimer to you guys when you see some of the things that we are planning on doing or the directions that we're going. I know it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. I know it's not what everyone would do, but they're things that we like. They're things that are fun to us. And your home is also like an expression of yourself. So whatever way you want to express yourself, whatever feels true to you, is all you should care about. I feel like we just had to remind ourselves that and like pep talk it.
Yeah.
Because,
well, I feel like I make so many decisions based off like resale. So if like she wants to rainbow paint a room, I'm like, well, I don't know if we should rainbow paint this room right now. But she brought this up, she thought of it and told me this like a few days ago, and it did actually make so much sense to me. I'm like, you know, you're right. Like, this is like our space. This is our safe place. This is where we express ourselves. You know, we should have, and it should look exactly how we want it to feel. So
yeah, because
it made a lot of sense to me.
Was having more reservations than
Yeah, she wants to do crazy stuff, guys. Wait till you see.
About the crazy things, which is totally understandable. And like he was saying, he thinks more in terms of like resale. And I think when it like comes down to it, I enjoy like decorating and decor more than he does. So he's kind of thinking of like resale and being practical and everything. And I'm like, but I want to like have this art project basically that I'm like expressing myself and like having fun and everything. So he was like having some reservations, and I just tried to explain it to him. I'm like, look, I totally get it. Like, a house is a huge investment and it makes sense. Like, we want to get our value out of it and everything, but it's also my home. Like, this is the space that I should treat as the way I want to express myself. Like, this is the place to do it.
Yeah, it should feel and look like your dream, like, yeah. You know,
and that's not going to be everybody else's dream,
because it's your space, you know.
Yeah,
it's not a communal space. This is your space, our space.
This is Barbie's dream house. This isn't Ken's dream house.
That's true.
No, I hope you love everything we do, babe.
I do. I'm loving the direction it's going.
Definitely had to sell him on some things, but yeah, I will tell you guys. I'll give you some sneak peeks. We also are figuring out how to like phase things out, because some things, baby could be coming, you know, anytime now, and home projects do take time and they are kind of invasive and disruptive. So we're figuring out like how to phase things. We need dining chairs like as soon as possible, really would be great. The coffee table is kind of like priority as well. We're wanting to do some like armchairs in front of the fireplace. That's like a priority, and just like reupholstering some things. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with the reupholstery. Like empty rooms in our house, kind of like a sitting room and an office. The office, we're like, okay, we're not really gonna tackle that right now, but the sitting room, we're gonna kind of like tackle that because there's nothing in it and we want it to be like a cozy little sitting area. Yeah, gonna have some fun with like some reupholstery. If there's one thing about me that has been true as long as I can remember in my life, probably like literally when I was 3 years old, I should ask my mom, but I love animal print. You guys already know, especially if you watch my fashion videos, I feel like I'm always talking about animal print. So that was like one of the first things I said to the designer in our meetings was like, I love animal print. I would have everything in my house animal print. So she is on board with that. So there will be some animal print happening at some point. There will be lots of color happening, some sneak peeks of this.
A lot of fun going on.
A lot of reupholstering and sneak peek. Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. I will say too, I'm not gonna show you guys it right now. I'm gonna make it a surprise, but we are putting some naked ladies on the wall.
Mm-hmm. Telling you guys.
Which, when we saw this wallpaper, I was like, that is the coolest wallpaper I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's also pink, and I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be really cool.
And I totally get that that's like gonna freak some people out and not be people's vibe, but I thought it was so beautiful. I thought it was so well done. I thought it was like cool and inspiring. I loved the colors. I love the girls. Like, duh, we love the girls. Everything about it. It was just like, this is cool. I want to do it. Like, so it's gonna be wild. And I warned y'all now.
Yeah. I don't think we mentioned the designer is Shannon McLaren. Shannon McLaren at Prairie. They recently opened a shop in Newport.
Yes.
And that's where we first walked in and we're like, oh wow, this store was awesome. We love the store. So we're like, I think this is the person we need.
Yeah.
So.
JC, my friend JC, actually, we went there on her birthday. She was like, there's this store, like, have you guys not been? Or whatever. And she took us and she's like, it's so cool. Like, I know you're gonna love this girl's style. Like, she's interior designer or whatever. And a lot of interior designers, like, they're also talented and it's like amazing. But hers specifically, I was like, I feel like I haven't seen or like resonated. Not that we've like researched it a lot or anything, but it was just like walked in that store and we're like, this is
seemed like the
cool.
perfect fit.
Yeah. So yeah.
So here we go. But
that's a big update. We'll keep you guys along for the progress and the journey. It's been really fun just to like brainstorm with them, pick things out and like make edits. They'll just bring to the table like tons of different like wallpapers, paint colors, fabric samples, everything, like things that they're suggesting for a room, and then we just kind of say like our favorites, what we think goes together, like ask for a different, like we're like, do you have anything that's like a stripe instead? And then they just like pull that, and it's
a cool
so
process.
fun.
It'll be fun to see it all come together.
Yeah.
Well,
My
I
husband
think
is
this will be
scared.
the. I am. I'm scared. But I think this will be the end of the
You guys
vlog.
are probably scared.
We're gonna try to close out a vlog here today. We're gonna try to
the feedback of us just
farewell.
like disappearing.
Yeah.
Sorry guys.
So we're gonna farewell the vlog, but I'm also, this could be the last vlog before the baby comes. So we're gonna have to see. But we will do one more vlog, quick little last minute nesting vlog in the next one.
Yeah, we have no idea what the future holds like.
But so
When you're
who knows?
at this stage of pregnancy, I feel like you just don't know. Everything is in a state of flux, if you will.
State of flux. So anyways, that's it for today.
Bye.
Peace.